Hey, another video. I'm recording this on the 31st of December, so you might hear some fireworks. But I wanted to make a video because this is pretty special. Because not so long ago, I'd made a video about what I thought was the most beautiful thing that God had created. And I said the seventh day because that was a day of rest and a day to enjoy all of His creation. Now, I think when you discuss some topics, then they get some things into your feed that actually relates to the things you talked about prior. And I saw a video about beavers. Yes, they build dams and stuff. They're very busy animals. But there's one day of the week that they rest. And guess what day that is? It's a Saturday. It's the Sabbath. It's not a Sunday. So I thought there's something in our DNA, in animals, in nature, in us, that has this one day that is holy for the Lord, and that is the Sabbath. And the Sabbath is on a Saturday and not a Sunday. So I thought, what happened? Because the Antichrist worships the sun, S-U-N. In the year 321, the Roman Emperor Constantine, he issued a day to worship the sun. You know, the Antichrist worships the sun. So that's why they changed it into the Sunday. This is the fourth commandment because God set apart a special day for us and called it holy. It's also the only commandment that starts with remember, as if he knew it was going to be corrupted. So I thought, who changed it from a Saturday into a Sunday? So it's the Catholic Church, because they don't believe in sola scriptura, and they changed it. And they actually, Catholic Church, they actually, they hate God. They actually, Easter, that's actually Jesus' resurrection. So why do they do that with eggs and bunnies? You know? And it was supposed to be called the Lord's Day. So let's be honest. So we swap a Saturday for a Sunday, and the beavers still rest on a Saturday. But even on a Sunday, we don't really keep that one holy, because many who defend the Sunday don't even keep it holy. They go to church, they worship, they sing, then they leave, and they treat a day like it's any other day. They have brunch, they go shopping, they go to do sports, errands, parties, hangovers. So they go from devotion to indifference in just a few hours. It's not conviction, it's convenience. Jesus said, if you love me, you keep my commandments. Love does not replace obedience, love animates it. If you call the Sabbath a delight, then you will find joy in the Lord. Turn off the phone, read, rest, walk, have some quiet time, say no to money, and say yes to God. I know we're not under the law as a method of salvation, but Jesus never abolished the law either. He came to fulfill it. Now, fulfill doesn't mean erase. It means to live it perfectly, to complete its purpose. If it meant cancel, then we could also steal, murder, commit adultery. No, Jesus didn't die to free us from obedience. He died to free us, that we could obey from the heart. Grace does not erase God's moral law. So what humans edit, what God ordained, that's not reformation, that's rebellion. It's not about swapping one day for another. It's God's design. He rules over our time, not culture, and certainly not the Antichrist, the Vatican. One path is wide and popular, the other narrow and blessed. Choose wisely. So choose God over tradition and keep the Sabbath Saturday holy as a day of rest for the Lord. That's my video of today. Bye.